Greetings everyone, Alstar here. Welcome back to the almost perfect RA2 map pack for Mental Omega, made by the Opera development team. Version 1.0 is finally out. It adds 10 whooping missions. So let's start where we left off, at the Allied campaign. It's time for the mission 11, Fallout. Mental difficulty selected, let's get going.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Welcome to the Florida Keys. I am honored to see you again. It is here that shall be the resting place of Confederation. European data indicates that it is the prime location for expanding their worldwide network of chronospheres due to its unique magnetic field. Clear the keys and construct the Chronosphere. It will eradicate the need for organized fronts like you did in the last war. Commander, I thought I've seen everything, but this takes the cake. Mind control squids. Intel informs that our dolphins are viable countermeasure. So it would seem. My naval forces have crossed the Panama Canal and they will be here soon.
Battle control online.
This is a naval mission and we're gonna play it as such. We're gonna drop a couple of miners, we're gonna get a couple of naval shipyards immediately on duty. A forces over here. Let's gather our infantry close by. Welcome back to the US soil, Commander. We are nearing the endgame. Intel indicates there are unusually high amounts of Latin forces here. Beware, they will fight tooth of nail and may possess nuclear weapons.
Building.
We're gonna add a couple more forces, couple of Horizons and Aegis
Construction complete.
to our naval fleet.
Building.
We may also need some Patriot missiles as well. I probably want to add a couple of engineers for this small team, because we may need to fight enemy ground forces as well.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Let's get our Patriots deployed.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
I'm gonna drop 4 naval shipyards, then try to take up towards the battle lab, because I'd really like to get that sweet ore purifier for extra funds.
Select target.
And this is also the primary building that I want to destroy, which actually mean I may want to immediately go for... I'm gonna grab a group of dolphins, try to destroy this missile silo before it starts firing on our fleet.
Construction complete. Building.
Tech lab is coming up. We're gonna add the drop control as well, because why not?
Unit ready.
Perhaps we can start deploying Crocketeers as well. And some more defenses over here. We could probably garrison this building because there will be some power jobs over here. And in case if I'm acting that I know what I'm doing, because I know what I'm doing. The Ultramagnet is our new amphibious or harvester. It's also equipped with a suppressor. And the reason is simple. I've been playtesting those missions.
Garrison. Unit ready.
So I'm fully aware of what is about to happen.
Unit ready.
Which also allowed me to pre-plan those missions previously. But we'll see how it will go soon. There are still some problems that I encounter.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Norway has arrived to support you in this operation.
New construction options.
Pacific Front shares some of her tech. It is an honor yet again, Commander. Teach those fools a lesson in humility. I definitely will.
Complete. Unit ready.
Alright, we're gonna add more Horizons, more Aegis.
Our base
We're gonna
under
quickly
attack.
send all of our dolphins down here.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Battle lab is ready.
New construction options.
Purifier is coming up next.
Building.
You can now employ the powerful Barracuda bomber. Its precision strikes will annihilate any building before the enemy can even react.
Unit ready.
Nice, we should be able to destroy it before the first strike.
Unit lost.
Splendid.
Unit ready. Our base is
Collect the money crate, take out the barracks. Good, you can stay here for now.
Unit ready. Repairing.
I do not exactly recall what is the Easter egg for this one, but I will try to remember when possible.
Select target.
If you think that the layout of this mission is somewhat similar to something, then you are absolutely correct.
Paratroopers ready.
Because it appears that the APRA devs decided to completely rotate the design of the Great Beyond by 180 degrees
Construction complete.
and made the mission of their own.
Unit ready.
And I find that absolutely amazing.
Building.
Purifiers ready, we're gonna deploy a couple more refineries, start pumping out naval forces so we can intercept the enemy teams.
Reinforcements ready. Unit ready. Reinforcements have arrived.
Suppressor Tengus have arrived on the battlefield. I'm also granting you the use of a Hailstorm, our finest siege weapon yet.
Construction complete.
We'll make use of it, that's for sure.
Unit ready. Building.
Alright, additional naval shipyards will be deployed. After that, I think I will have to deploy a couple more of the power plants.
Our base is under
US fleet is being sent here to clear the keys. They should face no problem. Assist them if you can. The Grand Naval Battle is about to begin, it seems. We can probably deploy a couple of riot troopers over here to help with the paradox.
construction complete. Unit promoted. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
There we go.
Building. Our base is under
We
attack.
got our repair units on standby. We got riot troopers as well coming up.
Reinforcements ready.
Let's support our allies with the forces we have.
Select
Ultra Miner is being deployed as well.
construction complete. Unit lost.
We're gonna need additional power plants. We're gonna deploy a couple of them.
Promoted.
If you can start mustering a force to destroy the base.
Construction complete.
There are many transports coming my way. I will try to eliminate them as quickly as possible because they contain tanks and infantry. Although I believe I should probably focus the transports
Unit
first.
lost. Unit ready.
We're greatly underestimating the Confederation naval strength here. Our ships are currently being sunk en masse.
Our base
Is there anything you can do? US Commander, we remember Toulon. We know you were there. Run away, you face the full might of the Confederation.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Let's try to stop the enemy tanks
Unit
that just
promoted.
landed. Another set of units is coming up.
Unit promoted.
It appears that the General Argo is behind the naval excursion. Hold the line.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Take out the Buratino. Take out the Catastrophe tank.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Okay, naval assault has been repelled. We can begin with the counterattack. I still have my suppressor Tengus, that's good. They will prove to be helpful. Let's retreat our remaining forces over here. The US fleet has been all but destroyed. Continue your mission. Avenge them.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
I definitely will.
Building. Building.
Now let us proceed further. There will be periodic enemy reinforcements from the water that we'll have to take out. But I believe we can handle this.
Unit lost.
Let's gather forces. We should have...
Construction complete.
Actually, we should probably grab one more carrier to help us out.
Building. Our base is under attack.
We got enemy dreadnoughts inbound. Kirov as well. We should be able to take out most of the enemy naval forces.
Unit ready.
Final carrier is en route to the main task force, and then we'll deploy additional Aegis and Horizons to support the defense. We're gonna have to defend this as well. I'm gonna actually start with 2 Aegis
Building.
to take out those pesky vultures that just happen to be around the base.
Unit promoted.
We're gonna eliminate the factory and the airfield, so they will sell out, I hope. The faster we eliminate those islands, the better it will be for us, because they will stop sending forces against us.
Unit promoted.
How's it looking? We are defending. There are 2 Kievs, however. We're gonna have to fight them off.
Unit ready.
Let's wait for all the carriers to refill their ammunition, or rather hornets.
Base is under attack. Unit ready.
I lost a navy shipyard, but that's fine.
Reinforcements ready.
Another satellite scan. We're gonna blow it over here.
Unit ready.
Right, now take it out.
Unit promoted.
You have cleared an island. 2 more to go.
Unit promoted. Construction complete. Unit ready.
We're doing good.
Base is under
We're gonna use our troops to take it out. This is actually
Unit ready.
a very annoying encounter.
Building.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye to those 2 Kirovs. And 2 of my factories. I mean, naval shipyards.
Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit promoted.
Alright, battleships. Take out all the ground units that are remaining over here.
Unit ready. Construction.
I'm gonna quickly rebuild my
Building.
naval
Our
shipyards.
base is under attack.
Hailstorms can probably
Unit
just
promoted.
chill over here.
Unit ready.
Then again, I will require a task force for the later section of this mission. I still have my dolphins. I should probably make use of them.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Unit ready.
When I grab a Rocketeer Scenarios, set them as a control group number 5, try to take out all the remaining forces on this island. And maybe try to snipe this airfield that is located over here.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
There we go, taken out. We can also scout for our horizons.
Unit promoted. Unit
There we
ready.
go. Let's shut down all the remaining
Under
units.
attack.
We have yet another pesky vulture around here. We can try to take it out.
Building.
Refill naval shipyards, we're gonna need them.
Unit ready.
Splendid. This island is completely cleared. We're gonna use it later for our own purposes.
Unit ready.
Is there anything over here? Not really.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
I'm losing a lot of dolphins.
Unit
That's
lost.
unfortunate. I'm gonna use carriers as a group number 2 and try to snipe down those 2 production facilities to shut down the second island completely.
Unit ready.
In the meanwhile, I'll also prepare Stallion with couple of engineers.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Let's take out those dreadnoughts.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Let's wait for the Enterprises to refill the Hornets. Stallion is ready. We can use it later. Come on, stop. Please stop. I'm gonna actually need full set of Hornets to destroy this factory quickly. We have incoming forces, we can probably shut them down. I should have plenty of Aegis cruisers to handle those 2 sets of Kirovs. Although I don't think I can defend this naval shipyard.
Our base is under attack.
I'm gonna quickly refill it. The factory should be going down now.
Unit promoted.
Splendid. Good work, Commander. One more island to go.
Construction complete. Unit promoted.
Right, well done. We can
Reinforcements ready.
send our forces over here.
Unit lost.
Maybe deploy additional set of dolphins.
Unit ready.
This group will now move over here.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
Tengus are doing a fantastic job on keeping my units alive. Although not this one.
Unit ready.
Dreadnoughts are arriving on the battlefield. We can take them out easily. Let's give them a little bit of support. We can move on to the final island.
Select.
Get a little scout over here.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Take it
Unit
out.
lost. Unit promoted.
The second one will be taken by the Navy. Splendid.
Unit promoted.
There's plenty of typhoons down here.
Unit promoted.
It's a target-rich environment for my Horizons. We can shut down quite possibly both factory and the airfield, if possible.
Unit promoted.
Okay. Let's wait for a second for the Hornet refill. Dolphins can remain over here. We can grab our group number 5, clear out the second island. Well, that's a problem.
Repairing. Building. Building.
I'm gonna add a couple more Horizons for the defense
Unit
team.
promoted.
Transport will move slowly towards the island located over here,
Our
because
base
there
under
is
attack.
expansion posts and 2 derricks that I can use for myself.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit promoted.
Alright, shut this down, please.
Unit ready. Unit
Splendid.
promoted.
And it also revealed as the barracks.
Building.
I'm gonna grab our Navy shipyards once again. Get to the magic number of 6. In the meanwhile, we can also take out
Unit ready.
the remaining forces on this island. Alright, splendid. That second island completely cleared. We're gonna move on to the last one. Ah,
Select
he
target.
decloaked. Unfortunate.
Unit promoted.
But we should be able to take out the barracks now.
Objective complete.
Splendid. All islands have been cleared from Latin troops. Our forces will arrive to the islands in 3 detachments. The first will be European naval force sent to construct a Chronosphere. The second will be Nagama forces with clearance to build a weather control device. The third will be additional MCV for you to use. Choose wisely. So basically you are given an option where do you want to place everything. I'm gonna take my time with the decision because I want to do something in the background. For example, grabbing a team of Abrams tanks ready for the chrono shift. Second thing would be rebuilding my naval force. We still have forces to clear out over here. If we want to place anything in this section, we need to shut down all of the opposition.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
There we go. I believe I had transport. Yes, I did. I'm gonna send it over here to grab this derrick.
Unit promoted.
Grab a couple of my miners and send them over here to collect more money.
Unit ready.
Additional naval shipyards could also be helpful.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
Let's keep up thinning the enemy forces down here. Those flag troopers are really dangerous to my forces.
Unit ready.
Let's take them out. I could also send all of my ships for the repair.
Unit ready.
I wish I had a back warp.
Complete. Unit ready.
That was interesting use of the
Unit promoted.
Cryospear.
Unit ready.
Can back off a little bit, take out this Reaper corvette. And I think there should be no anti-air over here.
Training.
I also probably want to generate more Rocketeers.
Unit ready.
Let's shut down all the remaining troops over here. Where's my transport?
Unit ready.
I'm probably missing one engineer.
Building captured.
So let's grab one more and then start making more Rocketeers.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay. Naval expansion is ready. We're gonna add a couple more enterprises to the team. All the forces over here have been eliminated.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
There we go.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Enter the transport, get over here. We're gonna capture those two derricks.
Unit ready.
There's nothing wrong with buying yourself a little bit of time, especially if the mission lets you do this.
Unit ready.
Alright, team number 5,
Unit ready.
Rocketeers.
Unit ready.
So the first team is the Europeans with the Chronosphere. I definitely want them to be on my direct path to the base, so I can defend it more efficiently. Which means I'm gonna select this section for their arrival.
Ready.
There we go.
Unit ready.
Is the helicopter en route? No, it's not.
Unit ready.
I gave you an order, please obey. All of the enterprises are ready. Okay.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Rocketeers will help defend this island together with Norio. As for the other islands, they will... the time for them will come, that's for sure.
Building captured.
Now with the 5 derricks, I should have no problem booming with the economy for the rest of the mission.
Building captured.
The convoy will be built on the western island. The choice is made. Now it's going to be the Pacific Front Force with the weather control device, which I'm going to deploy over here. Weather control device will be built on the eastern island. And the last one will be the the MCV for me. The EA naval force is arriving. They have the means to construct the research enclave. The EA Field Marshal Bingham sent his regards.
Mission objective received.
Now protect those fools, lest they hurt themselves. I shouldn't actually need to defend this, if anything.
Unit promoted.
Although I wish I had Chrono Boost.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Any forces are appearing.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Norio was injured and had to retreat from the battlefield. Oh, he died to the vultures.
Unit promoted.
What a fool. Team number 1, team number 2, team number 3, and team number 4. The towers are inbound, splendid. The Europeans are also setting out a blockade. And now, wonders of modern technology, we got nanocores in this game. Objective complete, the Europeans have established the Chronosphere. Defended by any means necessary, it will prove invaluable in the invasion of Cuba. Stand by, sir, commencing data acquisition on Confederation base installation. This message goes to the cunning commander who continues to dance, and yet never ceases to amuse. Once you feel pain from my nuclear bombs, you will wish for another chance. The Confederation has been battered, but I still stand. If you surrender, I promise you a swifter death. Well, we're gonna now spam even more dolphins as a team number 6. Protect the Chronosphere, destroy the Confederation forces.
Select target. Construction complete. Unit ready.
We're gonna send our carriers on attack move. Argo is activating Conversion Nuclear Arsenal. If you can clear all these areas, we could teleport additional reinforcements. So the 2 entrances to the bridges. It is.
Unit promoted.
Let's use the carriers to shut down as much of the enemy as possible. In the meanwhile, deploy additional Patriots.
New construction options.
Norio has recovered. You can now recruit him from the barracks. Splendid.
Unit promoted.
I'll use dolphins to move further in.
Unit ready. Construction.
Sir, there's Latin Air Armada incoming. They will try to destroy the Chronosphere,
Unit promoted.
which is why we're deploying additional Patriots. Argo has armed a nuke silo, and it's the middle one. So that's where we'll go first.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit ready.
Come on, I need to see this.
Complete. Unit lost.
Alright, team number 6, Dolphins, you're pushing through. Doing a scouting job for me.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Let's take out as many enemies as we can. We can eliminate this nuclear missile quickly.
Unit lost. New technology acquired.
The Europeans are directly assaulting you with their own technologies.
Unit promoted.
That means we should get access to Tors, which could prove to be useful.
Unit
We can add more factories now, I guess.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Dolphins can begin to move.
Unit lost.
We can shut down this artillery bunker, I believe.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost. Unit promoted. 5 minutes.
Team number 2 shut down this tactical nuke. Thank you very much.
Unit ready.
We can get rid of the remaining defenses over here.
Select target.
And deploy another satellite scan.
Unit lost. 4 minutes remaining. Unit promoted.
Come on, you can do this.
Unit promoted.
Deploy all the Hornets in the air. We can support it with a target painter and probably Mercury.
Unit ready.
First nuke is eliminated. Splendid.
Unit promoted.
Now I'm not sure which one will be activated as next. But since I'm close to this one, I can probably try to take it out.
3 minutes remaining.
How's it looking over here? We are doing well. We can probably deploy even more forces. Tors can be sent over here. We can deploy additional factory
Primary building.
to support the anti-air efforts. Tactical nuke deployed, and it is this one right here.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
That's unfortunate.
Select target.
Are there ally Zephyrs in the air?
2 minutes.
If yes, that
remaining.
would be great.
Unit promoted.
2 minutes for the arrival of the enemy fleet. Let's use the rest of the squids for dolphins for scouting.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit ready.
I'm gonna move in.
Unit lost.
If possible, I'd like to shut down this nuke as quickly as possible. The Chronosphere is ready. Use it to launch your invasion onto Cuba. We will be able to pirate well alongside the satellite scan.
Unit promoted.
You can now also instantly call in ultraminers using the Chronosphere. Splendid! Let's keep on pushing.
Unit lost.
Satellite scan is ready.
Warning. Enemy air armada detected.
Here they come. I warned you we would finish you, Commander.
Building.
I think I should be fine. We need to shut down all the forces around.
Unit promoted.
And we somehow get over here.
Construction complete. Unit promoted.
I'm gonna actually send a small team with Abrams tanks to try to take out this
Unit
nuke.
promoted.
6 minutes left on it.
Select target. Select target.
Let's deploy the ultraminer as well.
Ore miner under attack.
The air force is inbound, but we should be fine. This should allow us to take out the Iron Curtain as well. And other nuke has been deployed. We're gonna be sent immediately over here. We could potentially also take out this entire group of enemy air fleet.
Ore miner under attack.
Alright, let's take this out. We can move over here.
Unit lost.
This could be a problem. Those two vultures will be a pain in the ass for me to handle.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
It seems my blockade is working out well.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
I have a back warp.
Unit lost.
I'm gonna need it.
Unit lost.
And they actually let go.
Promoted. Unit lost. Unit lost. Select target. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Colonel forces are on standby.
Unit lost.
And I missed the text. Splendid. Excellent. Latin Armada has been brought down from the skies.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
We got the Chrono reinforcements. We can call them in to try to shut down the enemy troops. And reinforce the small group of idiots over here. Which we'll definitely want to do. And we want to even sacrifice the Mercury.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
One more hit.
Unit promoted.
And this nuke will be down.
Unit promoted.
Splendid. Nuclear silo destroyed. Now the only one left is down here.
Unit promoted.
You guys can wait over here for now. I have the bigger fish to fry.
Reinforcements ready.
Let's use my forces to take out all the opposition over here.
Reinforcements have arrived.
My forces have finally arrived. They will set up a weather controller. Once done, we will support you until the very end. Splendid. That means the second wave of the fleet has arrived. They will deploy the base over here. All silos have been destroyed and we have a foothold on Cuban soil. Well done. With bravery like yours, we have already won. Well, what's left to do is to destroy this entire base. And we're gonna do it
Select.
with the help of the ever-loving Chrono reinforcements that we can
Select.
deploy over here. Beside that, I guess I actually want a set of repair IFEs to help them out. So I'm gonna deploy a couple of engineers into the IFEs and send the next chrono shift of the repair units over here.
Unit ready.
Beside that, I could probably also try to use the Tengus, although I lost most of them.
Ready.
Let's give our carries a tasking, take out all the defenders over here to try to spawn the enemy reinforcement. Well, not enemy reinforcements, my reinforcements.
Unit ready. Select target.
A little bit of vision
Unit promoted.
over here. There we go. We got a couple of nuke reactors, we can use them.
Select target.
Additional ultra miner just for that suppression effect would be good.
Unit promoted.
Why is the carry going out here? I hate this.
Unit promoted.
Take this out, please.
Reinforcements ready.
I see why, because I clicked on the ground.
Reinforcements ready.
So this
Unit promoted.
mistake is on me.
Select target.
More reinforcements are inbound.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So we've chrono shifted an MCV on the vacant island for you to use.
Unit
Pacific Zephyrus are also ready to bombard enemy positions. And I see there is a group of pesky Kirovs
Unit promoted.
just heading there. So I'm gonna try to swat them down. Now that you can finally clear this section of land, we can send in reinforcements. Also, I see units to clown on. We're gonna destroy them with the carriers, because why not?
Unit promoted.
We can also deploy refinery over here. I could capture this, but I don't feel like doing it.
Unit promoted.
I think we are actually doing very well. Let's grab all of the forces.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Give them a task force number 5. It seems I have taken a little bit of beating on my units. Is the chrono shift ready? It is. Let's
Select
send it.
target. Reinforcements ready. Construction complete. Reinforcements ready.
More reinforcements are ready. We're gonna deploy all of them.
Select target.
We can probably take out some of the enemy buildings over here. Naval is not really all that important. I can probably send them over here to try to soak up enemy units produced from here.
Select target. Unit promoted.
But now I'm gonna have to group up all of those units. Let's get our anti-air team on standby. Anti-tank team.
Unit promoted.
Team number 1. Support team could be team number 4. And our siege team. Team number 2. We can now begin our push through the enemy section. Taking out the power, taking out all of the production is the main key to completing this mission. I wouldn't lie, I would actually like to have some sort of production back on the island. But we do have reinforcements. We can
Select
probably
target.
just continue
Unit
spamming them.
promoted.
Team number 2, team number 3.
Acquired. Unit
The weather
lost.
control is ready. Let the Gajins be erased by nature's wrath.
Unit promoted.
I like the sound of that.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Unit
We can
lost.
probably deploy it over here because we're gonna try to clear this section quickly.
Reinforcements ready.
Uh-oh. That's another pesky Yuri.
Unit promoted. Ore miner under attack.
Lightning Stone deployed. It did a little bit of damage. Let's shut down all of those Buratinos, if possible.
Our base is under attack.
I see another set of Apoc tanks and we can do exactly what I want.
Unit lost. Defense upgraded.
Just erasing them from time.
Reinforcements ready. Select target. Select target.
And then we can spam even more forces.
Our base is under attack.
Clear him out, please.
Unit promoted.
There we go. Count tanks, my beloved.
Select target.
That's all I have to say. And the final mission actually let you spam them in quite large numbers, and they are effective. So APRA team, thank you very much for that. Thank you for fulfilling my wish of making mass current tank work. Now all that is left is just to push forward. But I believe we should be able to clear this out quickly. Hopefully without any pesky mind control tricks awaiting me. I could probably use the chrono boost to try to clear out the rest of the section.
Unit promoted. Reinforcements ready.
Shut down all the Tesla coils. Repairs are on standby. This should be the last defense that I need to take out. Or not. No, there we go.
Unit promoted.
It has triggered.
Under attack.
The chrono shifts are now en route.
Unit promoted.
And I can continue continue to push forward.
Unit promoted. Ore miner.
This should eliminate the first section of the enemy forces. Although taking out this artillery could be beneficial. Let's try to stop them right in the tracks. Why are you going here? Sometimes I do not understand the pathfinding of my forces. Please go over here. Thank you very much.
Unit promoted.
Alright, everything eliminated. It seems my allies have fallen to actually breach through this section. As expected of our commander, I have to say.
Select target.
Let's drop reinforcements and continue the push.
Select target. Unit
We've got another nuke reactor over here.
Unit promoted.
We can give our artillery a little bit of target.
Unit promoted.
Maybe they can take out this not submarine pen, naval shipyard, thank you very much.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Alright,
Unit promoted.
ready to go. Although we're gonna have to wait because there are plenty more of the Fury drones hiding everywhere.
Promoted. Ore miner under attack.
There we go. Let's get our repairs back here because I'm gonna need them. I definitely had more Abrams tanks that I could use. Let's chrono shift them in. Also, refinery on standby, but I lost my Cognac already.
Ready.
That's unfortunate.
Cancelled.
That's the price of not paying attention, I guess.
Unit promoted.
Let's keep up the push.
Unit lost.
There we go.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
What could be the Easter egg for this one?
Unit promoted.
Previously it was stone faces. Now I'm not exactly sure what could be here.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Let's try to shut down those dreadnoughts.
Our base is
They are
under
destroying way too much of my navy.
unit promoted.
We can keep up the
Unit
pressure.
promoted. Select target. Select target.
Lightning Storm is ready. I can probably try to use
Unit
it here.
promoted.
Let's back off those two counter tanks. I actually need them. There's a nuke reactor that I can take out. Taking out those defenses should send another chrono shift
Unit
to support
promoted.
me. There we have it. Splendid, more support.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Let's get them going. There's another cognac located over
Unit
here.
promoted.
We can definitely clear this out while my allies are doing whatever they are trying to do. Keep up the push. We need this section cleared. I also want my reinforcements in.
Select target. Unit lost.
There we go. Splendid.
Unit promoted.
I see an Epsilon Adept. Let's take him out. Satellite scan still not ready. Also, that's a nuke reactor. I'm gonna back up a little bit and then lit it on fire. Taken out. We can now move in.
Unit lost.
Take out the barracks. Take out the pesky Buratino. In a second. There we go.
Unit lost.
Cognac is also going down. Splendid.
Unit promoted.
We got another 2 Apoc tanks to clown on.
Select target. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
We can continue our push.
Unit promoted.
Actually,
Select target. Unit promoted.
oh wait, hello there. That's a Yuri. We can take you out first. You're a bigger threat.
Unit promoted.
There's another bunker over here.
Lost.
We need our anti-air as
Unit
well.
lost. Unit promoted.
There we go. One Apoc is down. They're continuously sending more reinforcements. Let's take out the second Crapocalypse tank.
Unit promoted.
While the rest of the troops
Unit
will
promoted.
continue our victory march.
Unit
Take out the
promoted.
Buratinos. There's another set of Wolfhounds that I can take out. Shut down both of the
Unit
factories.
promoted.
That should
Unit lost.
cause this AI
Complete.
to sell out. Splendid. Objective complete. That's actually all of the production.
Ore miner under attack.
Nice explosion in the background. "48 hours later. We've been facing constant raids. They have no honor. Commander, glad you're here. We sent them running back to Havana. All the warheads are down. The commies won't be nuking us anymore. Yeah, no sign of the Argo guy though. Probably escaped. Colonel Shepard is back! LC command entirely broken down. They are on the run. I see everything is in working order. Good. The professor will be proud. All the chronospheres are in place and are functional. Commander, I assume you and the others have your written orders, yes? Yeah, I'll be heading off to Havana, wipe out the last of the Reds. Yes, Nagama and I will move into Vladivostok. Colonel Shepard, follow me please. Science needs you. Oh, and Commander, we should be going back to Berlin. It is time. I love this. How poetic to place a weather control device in the nuclear silo place. So,
Mission accomplished.
that is the end of the mission. And I had plenty of fun with this one, I'll be honest. Also, 2.5 minutes before part time, because I'm just that good. Despite Argo disappearance, the Confederation nuclear might has been pacified. They are in freefall and what's left have retreated to Mexico. The Chronosphere has been invaluable for an operation of this magnitude. Next stop, the Kremlin. Well, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you guys soon for a little bit more of RA2. And don't worry, other projects are not going anywhere. I have a couple of them backed up. See ya!